Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. So you know this blaster, I've reviewed it probably 3 times by now, but this is the X-Shot um, Reflex 6. You know, it just shoots. It's a pretty simple blaster, very comfortable in the hand. Prime, fire, and then it rotates on the prime. So very self-explanatory. Now, let's take that and let's make it mega. So this is a modded one. I upgraded the spring. I took out the AR and I put in this guy that I ordered from, I believe it was Radioactive Designs on Etsy. And the upgraded spring inside is from Worker themselves. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this to this. And eventually I am going to probably paint this, probably the handle black, probably most of this black, and then some red in line with it. I think that'll look really cool. I'll probably do that to both of them. But basically, today I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. So, we will need the 2 pieces that I ordered. Well, technically I ordered 4, one for each. Here's the upgraded spring for the blaster from Worker, and then you have the upgraded barrel piece. I think that's it in here. Yeah, that's it in there. This is from Radioactive Designs right there. You just put a little tape over there to get that guy in there. So that's pretty much all you need. The only thing that I noticed in the finished product, there is a smidge of spring rattle. Nothing horrible though, and it fires great. So yeah, let's delve into it. Let's undo this guy first. The good thing about this blaster is that there's not that many screws to it, as opposed to some blasters. I just got a cheap blaster that I already had, but I wanted to see the insides of it. So I got another one, and I'll probably be selling that at the end of the year, of course, because I don't need to. But I wanted to see if I could switch it out. It was going to be like the mod video for tomorrow, but I already opened it just to see. The other one I can't even open fully, so it's not compatible in that sense, and that's what I was hoping for, but sadly, no. Well, we may mod it, I don't know, or I might just sell it on the site or whatever. I think tomorrow I'm going to start looking up to see how I can make a site besides OfferUp, because OfferUp is good for like local pickup, but if you're sending stuff out, my goal right now, let's see, we just started September. I'm hoping to reach 1,000 by January 1. I think that'd be great. I figure it's doable if I can do let's see, what is it, like 110 or 105 a month. That'd be great. I think we're at 580 right now, so we could probably hit 20 more hopefully in a week to get up to 600, and then so on. But that's my goal for the end of the year, hopefully. I don't know how, but hopefully we get there. That'd be great. Let's start off the new year with a big show. Alright, I think I got all the screws in there. Notice that there are 3 holes in this blaster that don't have screws in them. That's this one, and this one. Those are where the do I have one up here? Yeah. That's where these little buggers were when it was tied into the packaging. So you're going to carefully pry the top part off, just like any blaster. If you need to loosen a few screws, go ahead, because I know they fall down, they can get caught again. It always happens. And I noticed on this blaster particularly, it's a very snug fit for the casing itself, which is good. There we go, just gonna wiggle it a little bit. Get the rest of this off. Here, like so. There we go. There we go. Some parts need a little bit more prying than others, of course, because that's just how it is. There we go. Leave that screw right in there. You can put that off to the side for now. Now we're into the blaster itself. So the first thing that you want to do, well, it doesn't really matter which part you start with. We're going to take that out. That's your, that comes out in one piece. This goes in just like that. You can just keep it as is. We're going to take the plunger tube out, like so. The good thing about these plunger tubes and the X-Shots is that you don't have to like unroll the spring off like, you know, Nerf. You can actually flip this over. There's a little screw up here. And do that. And do it a little more. That comes right off. That just slides right off. And then you're going to take your new spring, your upgraded spring, and you're going to put that right back on into place. Like so. And this goes right back, I believe. Nope, other way. There you go. Get that same screw, put it right back in. And that is your upgraded spring done, just like so. You can re-grease this if you want. I'm not gonna. When you put this back in, make sure that this little notch thing is facing down, or else it will not prime. Trust me, I've tried. So you can leave that out for now. This spring you can keep. Don't know what we can go into, but we'll figure it out. Now, luckily, if I can do this correctly, the other one I did correctly, but it took a little bit of work. And I don't see my X-Acto blade in here. Oh, I'll try it. This can snap off. I'm going to try to. I did it on the other one pretty well. Hopefully this one does the same. If you get one side, the other side is pretty easy to get afterwards. Try not to put too much stress marks on the thing. I'm trying to push on the orange at the same time, like that. And hopefully, ooh. Let's see here. That'll work beautifully. Just a little flat head piece. There we go. So it's pretty simple, just like that. Just use a razor blade or something, or not razor blade, hobby knife to get under there. There's a little bit of stress mark on there, but not too bad. But when you take it off, the spring and the restrictor should just come out like so. You can toss that. Then you just have this piece, of course, and this piece. So you're gonna core out both by just snipping out the little pieces here. Little snip. Little snip. Little snip. I usually just snip randomly and then go in and just pull the whole parts out, clean it up later. Like so. All right, so that part's clean. Do the same to this part. Snip that little part out. That should just pop out like so. That's pretty clean as is. I'm gonna pop this right back on. It only goes, I believe it only goes one way. Let's see. These two little notches face up. So the way that it goes is this part is at the bottom. So if this goes up, it's gonna go on just like so. There we go, try it back on. You put that right into there. You can load that right back into there. This spring goes right behind these little doorway here. It sits in just like so. Now the fun part. So your 3D printed barrel here for the Mega Shots is going to come with a screw in there. You're just going to unscrew that like so. This is going to go in, if you look, there's a square and then there's like a little divot that hits out on this piece. There's a slight divot that hits out, so that's going to go in just like so. You're going to take your screw, put it right in there. If you want, you can put it down on here. And you just going to screw that piece into there. It's just to make it more secure in a sense. There we go. If you need to clean any of the barrels out, go ahead and do it now, or forever hold your peace. And when you put this back in, this is going to sit into here, and this little ridge right here is going to set in between here. See, it's like a little lip here. So it's going to go, make sure it goes in just like that on both sides, and you should be good. All right, then you're going to close it back up. Now, when I did this one, I put it back together like so, and I tried to prime it, and it wasn't turning. You have to put all the screws back in and tighten it for that rotating mechanism to move. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, the form of it. But once you screw everything back together, it should work fine. Because that one does now. And if you want to, if you ever want to go back from like Mega to, Elite darts or regular darts, you don't have to switch out the barrels per se. You can if you want to. But just know that if you do, you're going to have to take these out just for more airflow. And that would actually be better for shooting short darts. But if you want to keep this barrel, have a 5-shot instead of a 6, of course, you can leave this in there, and then you can put, your natural PVC, and you could even brass it if you really want to, whatever you want. I'm probably not going to brass this because I'm keeping these as Megas. The other one that I have is the Adventure Force one. I forget the name of it, but that one's cylinder is modded to shoot regular and short. So I figure I have that one like that, and then I have two that are mega shots like this, in a sense. I figured these would be a good kind of uniform set. And if you ever do want to paint these blasters, the first thing that you have to do, if you want to get rid of it, is this sticker. You can just use an X-Acto knife or a hobby knife, probably peel it up. You'll still have some glue and stuff on there. You can get some glue gun, put some of that onto a paper towel and just scrub away. Should get all that gunk off, no problem. And then let it dry, to make sure that the stuff's gone, the smell's gone, everything's gone from it. And then you can go ahead and paint. So, there we go. Let me get some Mega Darts real quick. Well, I can just pull them out of this one. Alright. And I did just put batteries into my small chronograph, so should work fine today. Now, I tested the chronograph prior because I want to make sure that the batteries worked. But I tested it with this one, and this shot 50, 60. So probably get better performance with non-X-shot darts. But let's see what we get with the Megas. 106, maybe. 92. 97.6. 82.6. 82.6 again. So, yeah, I would say average is 90. Very good for a small blaster like this, 5-cylinder that shoots Megas. Highly recommend. That's a win. So if you do have some of these, you can find these. I think I remember I bought these at Ross, and they're super cheap. I'm sure you can find these at Target, like a big pack of these two, and then some other smaller ones. If you don't want all that, you can probably find these singularly and in a 2-pack at Ross or Marshall's or hell, maybe even Goodwill. But yeah, if you want to make this mod, I highly recommend picking up the spring. Because if you just get the barrel, you will have to install the barrel. You do have to do that mod of taking out the air restrictor regardless. So if you're gonna do that, you might as well put a bigger spring in there, because why not? So yeah, highly recommend doing this mod if you like little hand cannons, basically, which I do. So yeah, I'll leave the links below for the upgraded spring, of course, as well as these blasters if I can find them, and the barrel itself on Etsy. But other than that, I think that's all I got for you guys tonight. Besides one other video, which is probably gonna be short because it's just an unboxing video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you want to get it, let me know. I recounted my blasters, including the one that I just got today. We are now up to 398, which is crazy. My 400th blaster I've ordered, and it is coming from Valtech. Now, those who know who Valtech is I don't know why I'm stammering. Valtech is the guy that designs blasters, all different kinds, makes the models, and he is the one that makes the Valtech Quick. So I ordered one, and it's gonna be coming in about 3 weeks, and I'm hyped. Because basically he asked, you know, what colors do you want? What kind of setup do you want? You want 3S LiPo or not 3S, 60 XT60 connector or XT30. I went with the 60 because it's more common. I get a bigger battery cage for it, and I had it. I think I wanted to shoot 160 feet at 12 rounds a second. So it's going to be a beast. It's actually going to be better than the Lepus that I have. And I wanted to get that shell thing underneath, but I don't know our green gas laws here, so I didn't. I'm hoping Out of Darks can make something that will fit underneath there. I don't know if the Crooked Cousin will fit underneath, but the Proud Papa and the Mighty Mama, I don't think they'll fit underneath there because you have to pull the plunge rod back, and it's against the handle. So I don't know. We'll see. I do want to put something underneath it just for comedic sakes, like a large thing to shoot a Nerf Ultra, or not Nerf Ultra, Nerf Mega XL dart. That'd be great. But we'll figure that out a little bit later. Anyways, please like, follow, share, and subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.